It was a dark and gloomy night. The rain had been beating against the trees and dripping down onto the forest floor. Logan stumbled along, feet weary and wet through to his skin. How long had it been raining now? 3? Or was it 4 days? Felt like a lifetime any way you looked at it. He glanced up, his slighted eyes catching the gleam of a light in the distance. Did someone live in these parts? Sure, the path was well worn, but it would not count as a road. Logan paused, pondering the light. Then, with steely determination, he shrugged his pack higher onto his shoulders, gripped his staff tighter, and quickened his pace. Only after a short distance did he meet a larger trail wide enough to count as a cart track, and turning onto it he heard the faint sounds of laughter. Could this be an inn ahead? Thoughts of warm firelight, warmer beds, and a chance to dry his clothing entered his mind. His pace increased, and he soon could make out a crossroads and several smaller cart tracks joining it. And there in the lee of an enormous oak stood a 2-story building. Bright light shining from a single downstairs window. Laughter sounded again. Deep and genuine. A rich rolling sound of mirth and merriment and the faintest hint of voices in the background. Fumbling in his purse he counted 4 coins, and racking his brain he remembered at least 2 were silvers and the others coppers. Still, a warm spot in the snug would not cost much, and a good story or 2 might even earn him a meal and a drink to go with it. Pushing open the door, he stepped into a single public room, and as his eyes adjusted to what seemed like a bright light, he shook the rain from his cloak, his long rounded ears taking in every sound. There were humans here, at least one half-orc, and was that a female elf voice he could hear? Crossing onto the slab of wood serving as a bar and counter, he eyed the landlord. Tossing 2 coppers onto the counter, he mumbled something about a place to rest and dry out, and maybe a little bite to eat. Shrugging at the corner, the landlord pocketed the coins and placed a chunk of stale bread before Logan. Nodding his thanks, Logan made his way to the corner. The crowd watched him as he moved, all huddled close to the fire. His pack hit the floor, making no sound. Logan had long learned that clinking packs attracted unwanted attention, and his carved staff would do that on its own if anyone recognized the symbols. He made himself as comfortable as he could, spreading his cloak across 2 stools and took a seat on a third. The talking and laughter had started up again, and he munched on his bread, listening.